guys, welcome to this week's video. As you may have guessed by the title and how it's the end of the month, I am doing my monthly used products, my MUP. I'm quite excited for next month because it's going to be Christmas and that's always quite fun with all the Christmassy sort of products and all that stuff. So I'm going to go straight on with some like hair and body stuff first. So I'm going to go on to some clothing stuff, mainly because there's not very many like products I used this month, because I sort of didn't buy anything new this month. I sort of had everything that I already had and then just reused them. So yes. So to begin with, first things first, my hairdryer. I'm not too sure how old this is, but it's a Carmen AU one. It's a little diddy one because I'm diddy small. And that is what I use to dry my hair. I don't always dry my hair. I usually leave my hair to dry itself naturally. But when it's needed, I use that. And then with that, I have my straighteners, which are Remington straighteners. And since I've got shorter hair now, I seem to be straightening my hair a lot more, because when it's shorter, it gets more out of control easily. So I end up using my straighteners on a more often daily, weekly basis. And it's really awesome because it comes with its own little bag and heating bag, so you can put it away whilst it's still warm and it's fine. Next up is my KMS California Flat Out Straightening Cream, and I've had this for donkey's years. I think I've had it for about 8 years. I don't think that's very good to sort of keep products for that long, but it's lasted that long because you only have to use a little tiny little dot of it every single use. I don't use it all the way up from roots, I usually use it down my sides. Talking about that, I got this one. This is another monthly use favourite. I'm pretty sure I used this last month and the month before. But this is the Aussie Dual Personality Anti-Frizz and Conditioning Milk, and this is something that I literally use every single day. Even on the days that I don't wash my hair, I usually put some of it through it just to sort of take away the frizz, and it is a lifesaver, and it's probably my favourite one ever. And this is probably something, when I've finished all my other little straightening creams and all that stuff, this will be the one that I'll repurchase next time. I absolutely love it. Again, you don't have to use very much. You have to use like a pump, like a squirt or two, or a pump or two. Next up, going on the same trail, my VO5 Heat Protect. I'm pretty sure I used this last month as well. Again, a VO5 is like my life. I use all of their like heat protectant hairsprays. I have used their straightening creams before, but I found the Aussie's ones better. But this is their Heat Protect styling spray that I am currently using, and it does a good job. As always, VO5 sprays always do an amazing job. And talking about that, I have the VO5 Stronghold Hairspray. I don't use hairspray all the time, but usually when I straighten my hair, I usually spray it onto my little detangler, which is the another favourite that I've been using for the last 3 or 4 months constantly. I don't even use my hairbrushes anymore. I use these like literally all the time. I have one for the shower and one for like everyday use. But yeah, I just spray on my little hairspray and then I sort of brush through it, and it like makes my hair look so much sleeker and removes all the frizz again. I don't use this every single day, but I use it often when I straighten my hair and want that sleek sort of look. Next up is my body wash. I have had this before and it was like my favourite for a long time, and I repurchased it twice, and this is the 3rd bottle. This is Clean Girls Skin Softening Creamy Body Wash by Soap and Glory, and it's still my favourite ever body wash. and I thought I'd finally start using it, only because I wanted to keep my Christmassy scented body washes until next month when it's December. So I decided to crack open this one first, and then when it comes December I'll be using those just for that month, and I'll be going back to this again, I guess. And finally, to finish off my little body makeup sort of selection, I guess, I'm going to go through 3 lipsticks that I am obsessed with. Okay, so first up is YSL in the colour Volupte Sheer Candy, however you pronounce that word, but it's the top there. Volupte Sheer Candy, and it's pretty much clear. It looks like this when you open it, like a pinky sort. I thought it was going to go on my lips like a little nude sort of colour, but it's literally clear. It just gives a nice little shine, and it's like a nice little gloss, and I'm obsessed with it. And this month I've been using it with my lipsticks, because lipsticks often keep my lips really dry, so I always need like a lip gloss or Vaseline or something to go with it, just to look after my lips. So with that one, I've been using 2 Topshop colours. So the first one I've been using a lot is Screen Siren, which is this brilliant red, and it is pretty cray-cray, but I like it because adding it with the lip gloss sort of softens the colour a little bit. And then the other one is The Damned, and it's this dark purple, which I thought would go onto my lips really, really dark, but actually I've got it on today and it's not that dark at all, so I was quite surprised when I put it on and it wasn't dark. But yeah, so those 3 are my favourite sort of autumn wintry colours, I guess. I got the Damned specifically because it's an autumny sort of colour, and yeah. Okay, next up I'm going to be talking about clothes and stuff. Okay, so first up are my slippers, which I think I got for a present 2 years ago by my brothers. They both brought me slippers for Christmas. One of them brought me some like Yeti feet sort of slippers, and then the other one bought these ones. And these ones, they are so comfy, and I wear them pretty much every single day in the winter and autumn when it's cold, and they were all very like Christmassy because they've got hearts and snowflakes and things on them. So there's that. Next up are scarves. I have more scarves than I'm showing you, but these are the 4 that I usually rotate around on a daily basis. So the first one is this one, which looks like that. It's got like a zebra pattern on it, and it's one of those ones where you put on and then twist. Yeah, so then hang on. As you can tell, it's got zebras there on that, and then it's got a zebra print up here as well. I think I had got this about 2 years ago, and yeah, it's usually one that I wear on days where I'm not going outside because it's a much more thinner material, or usually if I'm going to some sort of like event or something where I want to look somewhat nice, I usually wear this one, but just because it's not as tacky as the rest, I guess. Next up is this one, which is one of those square ones. I think my dad's outside. Anyway, yeah, it's one of these square ones where, you know, you wrap it around and do that and that. This is like my favourite one of these ones, and if you guys know me well enough, you'll know that I wear this literally every single day when I'm at home, when I'm at uni, or when I was at uni. It's like a staple in my life. So there's this one, and then there is this black and white version of that one, which is older than that one, and I think I got this one when I was in secondary school, and I'm pretty sure I got that other one when I was in college. So these are how old these ones are. And then finally, there is this one, which is my thickest one and the most warm one that I wear whenever I'm going out, no matter what I'm doing. Yeah, I love it. It is so comfy and warm. Love it. Next up are hats. There's this one that I'm wearing currently, which is a Susie Smith one. I'm not too sure where I got this one from. I think I got it as a present one year at Christmas a couple of years ago, and it's just really comfy, and I like it because it's like a beanie but not a proper beanie. And then there's this one, my little grey beanie, which I got I think the first year of uni. You know, this is a casual beanie and I wear it literally all the time. Especially if I have bad hair day, I'm often ending up putting it on here. If I have wet hair and I want to go out anywhere, I usually put this on because it's just easier that way. Next up is my blanket, my leopard print blanket, which is massive, and I've got a cushion that matches it. I got this for a birthday present before I went to uni because my cousin thought that I would need it to keep me warm in cold, unheated university houses, except my houses were all really heated anyways. But this is a staple in my life and I literally use it all the time, no matter if it's winter, summer, spring, autumn. It is amazing. I love it, and I pretty much use it every single day when I'm on the computer or when I'm even filming. Sometimes it's usually on my lap, just chilling there. So there's that one. And then finally I have my coat, which has been back in play now. It's November. Oh, as you can tell, I haven't taken my Remembrance Day properly off. Whoopsies. This is my coat and I love it because it's got a nice little fluffy inside, and it is nice and big, and I got it from Topshop in London about 3 years ago, I think. So it's had its fair share of winters in the snow and the rain, and it is so comfy. I love it. I've never had a coat that I've loved as much as this one, because I never find coats that are good enough for me, but this one's perfect. So, and yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all of my favourites for this month. A bit different this month, I feel. I seem to have gone into a different selection of things. I don't think I've done clothes before, but I have totally just realised I've not worn my glasses at all for this video. How bizarre is that? Because they're all over there on my desk and I've been sitting in this little circle of things for the last like 2 hours. I haven't moved. Yeah. It's because I was doing some stuff behind me and doing my face, and then I just got distracted, and then I was going to film a video and then my camera died, and then my memory card got a film. So I was like, okay, whatever, I'll just do this favourites video instead. Monthly used products video instead. They're technically my they're technically my monthly favourites, but I call them monthly used products just to be different. Anyway, see you guys next week. Bye guys. I think that's it. See you guys. There's a bit of fluff then. In the life of Katie Bush!